back to my channel. Today we're going to be making some cheesy scallop potatoes. I'm going to show you guys all my ingredients. I have about 10 small russet potatoes. I've already sliced these thinly. I soaked them in water, get all the starch off of them. That's what I have there. Now for the liquid, I have some heavy whipping cream, some whole milk, some of these cheddar cheeses. I got Mexican blend, mild cheddar. I'm just going to use up this Fiesta blend that I have. And I also have some ranch seasoning, Parmesan cheese, the bacon bits, some flour. For my seasonings, I have just some Nature's seasoning, onion powder, salt, pepper, and some butter. And then I have this seasoned salt I'm going to put on the potatoes. I'm just going to season these really well. And then I also have this pan. I've already put olive oil in it. So that's what we're going to be cooking them in. So for starters, I'm going to make the sauce. I'm just going to add some butter, a couple tablespoons, 3 tablespoons. Start with that. I'm going to add some flour. I'm going to do about 3 tablespoons. Let's get that butter melted. And this will go in the oven, 375 for about 45 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and preheat my oven. So let's preheat to 375, and we're going to cook it for 45 minutes. Alright, so now that my butter's melted, we're going to go ahead and add the flour. 3 tablespoons. There's 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and mix that in. Get it all mixed in with the butter. Super simple recipe, you guys. Super delicious. Better than the box scallops, I can promise you that. Alright, let's get this all mixed up. So what I'm going to do, after this is all combined, it should look like this. You guys can see that. Do not let that burn. I'm going to go ahead and open my whipping cream. Let me go ahead and turn on this light, you guys. Sorry. I'm going to go ahead and add this whole container in. Just keep stirring it. Keep mixing. Then I'm going to add a cup of milk. Should probably do 2 cups of milk. 2 cups of whole milk. And I'll let that come to a simmer. And then I'm just going to season all of my potatoes with all of these good seasonings. Ranch, a lot of ranch. some onion powder, These nature seasonings. You just want them coated really well, you guys. Some pepper. We love pepper here. Extra pepper. Some salt. Not too much because we added the seasoned salt. And then, of course, we're going to just add some of this Parmesan and Romano mix. Parmesan cheese. And that should be it for that. So we're just going to give this a mix. And then we'll get these layered in the bottom of our pan. So it will go potatoes, cheese, then the mix, and then do another potatoes layer, and then the cheese, and then the mix. Super simple. I think I'm going to add a little bit more of the seasoned salt. Alright, so the potatoes, exactly like that. All seasoned. I'm going to go ahead and get these layered in the bottom of the pan. Go ahead and stir a mixture. Don't want it to burn. So I'm going to layer my pan. I'm just going to get these layered out. It doesn't have to be perfect in your pan. Just as long as it's on the bottom, flat. So I'm going to go ahead and layer it up. Alright, so that's one layer in the bottom of the pan. Okay, we're going to get our mixture done. And I'm going to add some cheese to this. Now, as this cooks in the oven, it will pretty much thicken up on its own. So to this mixture, I'm going to go ahead and add some mild cheddar. Probably use this whole bag. And this is just a small 8-ounce bag. We're going to add this to our mixture. Mix that in. Love cheese, you'll love this recipe, I promise you that. Alright, now to this mixture, I want to add some garlic. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a couple teaspoons of garlic. You guys, if you don't like garlic, you don't have to, but I'm just going to add this garlic that I have. 1, 2. I'm just going to let that mix in. Let it get all melted. Now to the mixture, I want some pepper and salt. Not too much. Alright, this is about done. Once it thickens up a little more, I'm going to go ahead and pour some of this Parmesan in here. All right, thickening up. Alright, it's thickening up. You guys can see. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add some of this mixture to our potatoes. Okay, let that thicken up. Okay, so I have some of this Cracker Barrel sliced cheese that I really need to use up. So I'm going to place some of this over the potatoes. Like this. Doesn't need to be even. Just cover it. Alright, like that. You guys can see that. Alright, so now that this is thick, we're going to cut it off. And I'm just going to pour some of this mixture over our potatoes. Probably should not pour it. I'm just going to scoop it off over onto our potatoes. Super cheesy. Alright, so that's one layer. There we go. Should look like this. Super hot. I'm going to go in with another layer of potatoes. Now we do have our oven already preheated at 375, and we're going to cook for about 45 minutes. Super simple. Alright, so there's another layer. This time I'm going to go in with some of this cheese I have. Mexican blend, just the Walmart brand. Over there like that. Some of this mixture. Alright, I'm going to go in with another layer of potatoes. And this will be the final layer. Super simple recipe. If you guys try this, make sure you let me know in the bottom of the comments that you loved it. Or what would you change, or how you make it. This is how we make it. Super delicious. Super easy. And cooks in 45 minutes. A great side. We're going to be having this with some pork chops tonight. I'm going to be cooking in the air fryer. Yeah. Alright. Some more cheese. Just going to use the cheese slices just because you don't have to use this. I'm only using these cheese slices is because I need to use them up before they're bad. So yeah. Alright, that's the last of those. And mixture. And I'm just going to go ahead and pour all of this mixture on the top of our potatoes. That should be good. All right. Alright, so we're going to get this. Alright. I'm going to get it in the oven. I'm going to go ahead and cover it for a little bit. I'll cover it with some foil, and then the last 5 minutes I'll take it out and I'll put it under the broil to get it extra brown. Yeah. So this is going in the oven for 45 minutes, so we'll see you back here. Alright everybody, here it is. I added some bacon to the top, put it under the broiler. Super done. Try to get some of these potatoes out of here so you guys can see. Look at that. All those yummy potatoes. And it's so good. I have already gave it a little try right there. And it was delicious. So like I said, we're going to be having these with some pork chops for tonight for dinner. And thank you guys for tuning in and supporting me. And we'll see you guys in the next one.